annual celebration of Pride is happening this weekend right here and in the nation's capital and the surrounding areas. And there are tons of free events around town.
Tomorrow, the Capitol Pride Block Parade kicks off at 4 p.m. on 15th Street between P Street and Church Street. That goes until 10. And as many people will be celebrating Gay Pride this weekend, there are many who haven't come out to their families yet or really just don't know how to do it.
So if you are debating on the ways you should come out or how to come out, we caught up with one dynamic woman who has some suggestions on what you can do and what maybe not to do. We're here with the author of Dare to Come Out, Arlene Krantz. Welcome to Great Day.
I am so happy to be in Washington, walking around. I'm staying at DuPont Circle and walking around seeing all the colors of Gay Pride this weekend makes me feel very proud. And you know, there's so many people celebrating, and at the same time, so many people have a huge secret that they haven't come out to their family. And it's very painful when you don't do that. I've been there, so I understand. So I have 3 mistakes to avoid when you're coming out to your family. Okay. Now, the first one is called the Elton John. Now, Elton John is all about glitz and rhinestones and big flashy. Well, you know what? You don't have to be on the stage and you don't have to be flashy. You just have to find a place that's comfortable for you to come out to your family, maybe in a living room, someplace that you don't have a lot of noise, never a restaurant because you don't know how they're going to respond. And the second mistake is called the Mamma Mia. Now, you never tell a woman anything when she's hungry.
Isn't that the truth?
Isn't that the truth?
Isn't that the truth?
Man, my mother would order a meal if it was in front of her 5 minutes. Where's my food?
So make sure everybody's well fed.
You got it. Make sure they're well fed, and then you come out to them. And the third mistake to avoid is Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen DeGeneres came out in front of 41 million people. You don't have to stand there and say, "Here I am." It's not the point. You know, she could do it because she's a star. Right. But you're not a star. You don't need to do that. You need to just be that warm person that sits with your family and you tell them who you are. So my way of coming out is called the Pillsbury Doughboy ploy. You get a package of Pillsbury chocolate chip cookie dough.
Who doesn't love those?
Right. Wrong way. And you cut it up, you call your family, put it in the oven, you call your family to come over, and when the chocolate chip cookies are done with the smell of chocolate chip cookies in the air, everyone's feeling really good. When the cookies come out of the oven, you come out of the closet.
I love it.
Hey, subliminal messaging in there of just like, aren't you happy? And
I kind of want to come to one of your coming out parties, but you're already out. I mean, well, this sounds amazing.
It's interesting because now that that state by state, it's becoming legal for same-sex couples to marry, and yet there's still people that haven't come out to their family and they're getting married, and you go to the wedding and it's just friends. They don't even have their family there because they still haven't done it. And we can't go through our life like that. What is the point of it? You know, we have to be who we are. We have to, and a lot of people have relationships. You want to share your relationship.
Everybody deserves to be happy and in love, right?
Well, that's it. Exactly.
And I feel
happy
like
and in love.
If you're not, you know, you talk about the secret, and it's going to tear you up inside more than disappointing somebody. I mean, the disappointment may never end, or it will, you know, lessen, but that secret is just going to keep turning inside of you, and that's not fair for anybody.
It's not fair because I know a couple, 2 guys that live together, and every time one was out and the other one wasn't, because he was afraid to come out. And when he would have people come over, he would tell his boyfriend to go stay at a hotel or go stay with friends. Who wants to do that? You want to share your life with people.
And I think, too, a lot of people nowadays, your family knows or they're aware of something, right? So isn't it freeing for the family members as well to have this thing that you don't talk about?
Yeah, I mean, I always want my kids to share their life with me. I have 2 daughters and 6 granddaughters and 1 grandson. And when my spouse and I, we had a wedding at the Bel Air Hotel in LA. We were the first same-sex couple to do that. And it was like my parents didn't come. And I didn't find out till a couple years later it was because they didn't agree with what I was doing. So that's why, you know, the formula is to own who you are. You have to be who you are. You can't stay in the closets for your clothes. You want to shut that door and not be behind that door. You know, when you understand that, they may not like it. We don't know how they're going to react. Right. And you have to deal with that. But you know that inside you're true to yourself. And T is to trust that it's the right thing to do. You have to do this. You can't keep yourself a secret forever, because there's so many things that come in our life that we want to share with the family. Hey, I'm happy. I met the love of my life. Oh, I can't tell them because it's the same sex and they expect me to marry a woman or a man. And then it's like you can't share the happiness that you have.
It's all about living your truth and being true to yourself. Arlene, so
Yes.
good to have you here.
Absolutely.
I'm so happy to be here.
And
I love it here.
Thank you for being brave and sharing your truth with our
Right.
audience.
Yes. And I hope that this will change some people's lives and to come out, get out of the closet.